Saturn is already transit into and become direct. So right now, I think this is the best time for me to do this video. So, hey everyone, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm going to talk about Saturn transit, which is Saturn direct, and it's Saturn already direct right now, and it's ongoing. So this is one of the major transit for this month, and also for the overall year of this year, and also the upcoming year. So I'm going to talk about with the zodiacs and everything. So if you want to know more details, you can go and check out my description box below and you will get all the details. So let's go for the topic of today. Saturn transit in Saturn direct. Why I am keep saying transit? I mean, it is transit, but it means direct. I want to say direct. So if I say transit, just so you know, I am talking about Saturn being direct here. So I will go through with the zodiac signs, so you can check out with your ascendants, moon, and sun signs. And for some of them, you can actually also check out with your Saturn signs. If you have a Saturn in Scorpio, or if you have Saturn in Aries, all those things, you can also check it out and see for yourself. Aries ascendant, Saturn is direct in the 11th house. So this is definitely showing a very good transit for Aries ascendant people, Aries ascendant moon and sun, and also for the people who have Saturn in Aries sign. This can also applies to you if you're going through the Mahadasha and also Antradasha of this. So Saturn is currently in the Aquarius sign. So we all know that he's his own sign, which means very strong sign. So for people who have Saturn in Aries, this represents your social circle will be upgraded. Most of the time people will say that Saturn being in certain zodiac or certain houses, it will restrict. It's actually not really restrict unless we have to see your placement and conjunction in your chart. But most of the time Saturn actually discipline you. So if you take in more of a commenting way, you can say this as Saturn will show you the true color of people, and your social circle will be very much detox. Your social circle will be more clearer, and you will actually see people's true color and true nature, because Saturn will show you who are important in your life and who are actually talking behind your back or something just like that. And also more practical approach towards your social circles. And also for Aries ascendant people, Aries ascendant moon and sun signs, and even Saturn in Aries, so you people can be very much impulsive, and you people, I mean Aries, the first sign itself shows very fast approach. So Saturn being here, obviously Saturn is a very slow moving planet, and he will actually teach you to be patient. So this is a great time for you to have that patience, and most importantly for people who have a Aries ascendant, very careful with your expenses, and also make sure every time you are signing a contract or anything, very much read it very clearly before you sign it up, because Saturn, as I said, he also will give you lessons if you are impulsive, if you are taking very fast decisions, or you're doing something very impulsively, very fast, you want to finish it the work fast. No, not this time. So Saturn being in the 11th house also will teach you the patience of doing the project, your work slowly and steadily. So this is where Saturn will actually teach you to be patient, and also he will also give you the right people in your life. So Saturn here is actually very strong placement. And also Saturn in Aquarius directly, it is aspecting Aries and Scorpio signs. So people who have Aries and Scorpio in your Lagna, Sun, Moon, or your Saturn in Scorpio or Aries, this definitely represents a major transformation within yourself, and also your approach towards the world. because 11th house not only shows the social circle, it also represents your own desires. So people who have a Aries ascendant, moon, and sun sign, so this can actually represents this is the right time for you to plan a very solid foundation of whatever that you want to do in your life, and also whatever plans and dreams that you want to do, your goals, how you want to achieve it. And you really have to list down it. You have to plan it very carefully. Do not rush. The one word I want you to remember is for Aries people is do not rush. Go with the steady flow. Even though it seems like there is no progress, as long you're doing the work, there is a progress. Saturn literally teaching you to be patient. So that's for Aries people. So next we are going for Taurus people. Saturn is transiting in your 10th house, so definitely very it is his own house. So 10th house represents career choice. Your Saturn is very strong here. Majorly, all the zodiacs this time is actually very strong because Saturn is in his own sign and he's being direct. So definitely, he's going to really show major changes for all the signs. But this is according to the house that he's traveling. So right now, for Taurus people, this is going to be major choice for you to choose your career choice, or you are going to change your job, or you are going to jump to different field from whatever that you're doing right now, and also finalize your career field. So people who have Taurus sun, moon, rising, and also Saturn in Taurus, this can represents he's going to bring major stability in your life and also major transformation in your life. It's like a you can be in a medical field and suddenly you can jump into a creative field. So this is actually the time that Saturn will actually show you your another destiny in your life. We don't have like one or two destiny. We have a lot of destiny. One person can have a lot of destiny and a lot of career field they can do, not only one. Only some people will have that strong point in their chart that will shows that, oh, this is their destiny and this is the work that they are going to do for their entire life. But most of the time I can see, I always say all the charts have so many destinies, so many careers in your life that in certain stage in your life you will do it. So this is actually for Taurus ascendant right now. Right now you have to very much focus on your career and also your hard work. This is the time that you should put more hard work in your work if you want to have that recognition, that achievement, because this is actually a powerhouse for Saturn being here. It's like a king being in his own house. So he definitely gives you whatever that you want to achieve your goals in your career. So focus on your career, and also it is directly in the 4th house. So be careful with that and don't neglect or don't abandon your family or anything. You have to really balance. This is what Saturn is going to teach you, that whatever it is your career, you still have to give your importance to your family, to your partner, to your love life, and your entire community, your friends and family and everyone. So do not ever abandon them. Or being a workaholic is one of the Saturn's word, but here you have to be work smart and also work hard, but at the same time you have to give your time for your family. If someone you are single, you maybe probably come across with a long-term partnership in your life. So that's for Taurus ascendant people. So next one is Gemini sign, and Saturn is transiting in your 9th house. So definitely, 9th house is a major Jupiter house, but Saturn is going here. He's going to give you a very new study, learning something that you never have done or never have learning. Suddenly, you have interest. For example, you want to learn astrology, and before this, you're just watching the readings and everything. Or now, suddenly, you have that interest, that curiosity. You want to learn it. So this is actually a good time for Gemini people to continue your studies, to start that learning, and also spirituality change perspective. Your point of view will be definitely changing this time, especially Saturn is right now direct. So he will actually show you your path about your spirituality and your culture. Something there can be a changes, or if you're someone who's already have very strong connection with your culture, religion and everything, he may makes it more stronger and makes you more spiritual person. So if you are someone who is still looking for that new perspective, new ways of learning, you are embracing new cultures, so this is actually a good time. For Saturn literally will show you which culture, and also a lot of this can actually represents, you can also meet your mentor, your guru, your guidance at this time. For people who have Saturn in the ninth house, for Gemini people, because ninth house not only represents education, it is also represents your teacher, mentor, someone who will come into your life, and that person will be, just imagine Saturn being like a guru. So they will be someone who's very disciplined and also very knowledgeable, and they will help you out at this time. So that's for Gemini sign. So next one is Cancer. For people who have a Cancer ascendant, Sun, Moon and Saturn. So Saturn is in your 8th house, so this can actually represents obviously his own house, 8th house, with his own sign. Oh wow, this is actually a major transformation for you overall, with your whole health, and also your unexpected wealth can come in your life, and obviously transformation of yourself, and obviously very strongly occult world is entry in your life. If you're someone who don't really believe into occult, or you don't really into astrology, all this occult science, suddenly you will have interest. Saturn will makes that you curiosity to learn about it, and also be involved in the occult world, and probably you will even have that spirituality, or you spiritual gurus, you will meet them. And also this also will shows that mantras will start activated in your life. You will start to listen mantras all of a sudden, and then you start to chant a mantra. This can actually happen for Cancer zodiac people who have a Sun, Moon, Rising, and also Saturn. So this, or another thing about Saturn in 8th house is also will show you if you have a long-term disease or something that happened, something that is happening in your body or something. He will show you early stage in your life that you can cure it. And also Saturn in 8th house also represents that you may get a reading from some astrologer, or you will start to get tarot card readings, all the stuff of things you will get interested. Just make sure don't overspend, and also do not too much put your beliefs just in your luck. I mean, Cancer people definitely very work hard people, but this is the right time also with the documents and also with all the stuff. So please be careful, because that can Saturn will actually show you your hidden enemies at this time, and also he will actually shows you who are the right person in your life. So that's for Cancer people. And the next one is Leo. So Saturn is going through in the 7th house, and there is a new relationship will be coming up, and probably will be very long-term relationship. And this can also represent past life people coming in your life to clear out the karma. So there's two things can happen. One is long-term relationship, another one is past life people will come into your life to clear out the karma. So suddenly some people in your life is leaving, or some people happen to be betrayed you or anything. Just remember that person is from your past life, and you are clearing out the karma with them. And also for Saturn in the 7th house, this also represents your community, your public view. People will view you actually someone who's very disciplined and serious. And it also Saturn is directly looking at your first house, which is yourself. So you will actually improve your own self-image, and also you will have desire to have that gain respect from society. Or if you are someone in the media, definitely these people will actually go through this one. For people who have Saturn in the 7th house, This actually represents Saturn. Every time Saturn is a transit, or literally Saturn is being in the 7th house, it represents what you can give to the society, what you can give to the how to say, the service of yours to the society. So Saturn will actually show you, and also Saturn will actually brings you, especially in Aquarius right now, Saturn will actually brings you a person or a friendship who will actually help you to gain that self-respect among the people and also in the society, and also to realize your own self-worth, and also to gain your self-discipline. So someone, if you are getting partner, your partner actually can, if you are at this time you are getting your partner, most definitely try to look for your birth chart as your Saturn. It will definitely shows you if that person is from your past life, or this person is coming in your life to teach you a lesson. Definitely, it definitely shows for people who have Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and also Saturn in the 7th house. So next we go to the Virgo. Saturn is in the 6th house. So this is the time for you to surrender to your enemy and competition, because Saturn being in the 6th house, yes, he will actually brings your enemy in front of you, and this is your time to be, just accept your loss, just accept your, how do I say this, okay, Saturn being in the 6th house, most of the time he will actually shows you your past life enemies, and they will come at you probably as a competition, all this stuff. The thing that you need to do is very simple: silence. Do not ever engage, or you need to compete with anyone. The only person that you have to compete is yourself. That's it. So always remember this for Virgo people. Saturn in the 6th house also karma clearing off. So this time you will see major things is coming up within yourself, and also your he is directly looking at the 12th house. So subconscious mind, your dreams, probably you can see some of the things in your dreams. It will show off in your dreams, and you may have difficulty in your sleeps. So just remember, this time is you are clearing off your karma. Also Saturn in the 6th house can also shows you, some of the things, that some of the unfinished business will actually coming up into the surface that you need to finish. It's like you need to clear it out at this time. Virgo people, I mean, you are a perfectionist, but still, if you let some of the work unfinished, try to finish it now, because this is actually a good time for you to finish all the unfinished business in your life, including with your relationship with anyone. So that's for Virgo. So next one is for Libra. Saturn is in the 5th house, creativity, sparks, and limitations. So Saturn actually will shows you new ways of new creativity. Especially Saturn is in Aquarius. So we all know Aquarius is a very much changes, and also Aquarius also represents the air signs, and also, but not to forget, Aquarius is actually fixed sign, and also Aquarius is one of the sign that represents highest intelligence. So Saturn being here in his own zodiac signs, so your creativity will be like beyond craziness. You will actually experience this, and also he will show you the way. So the one thing about Libra people is take the chance. Do not uh, do not leave. Do not let the opportunities go away, because this is your time. And also Libra itself is already arts, creativity, represents the artistic sides. So this is the time for you to express yourself, and also there will be limitations. It's like Saturn will show you your creativity and also your artistic interests, but at the same time he will put some lessons to learn. If you are trying to make it as a career or something, you will see limitations, because he is teaching you a lesson on how to be, on how to be discipline, continuing your creativity. So this is the time that you slowly getting into your creativity field and into your creativity selves for Libra people. And also Saturn being in the fifth house, your romance can be turned into very practical romantic, which means you have to put effort if you're in a relationship or in your marriage, because your partner will have expectation towards you in this time. And also this also represents expectations from your social circles, from your friends and everyone. So make sure you don't abandon them. So give some time for them and also for yourself. This is like yourself and also the other people in your life. So that's for Libra. So right now for Scorpio, oh my god, Saturn in Aquarius may have done some crazy things for you, Scorpio, because Saturn in the fourth house, oh boy, you may face some really issues in your family, in your social circles, and even in your career, because Saturn in the fourth house directly, it's looking at he's looking at the 10th house. Whoa. So this kind of represents you may have been working late night, or you are really trying to put effort, but you seems like you're not seeing the results. This is the time that you will see the results. So please be patient, Scorpio, because I can assure you, you will get the success that you are expecting, because Saturn in Aquarius, he definitely expects the Aries and Scorpio sign, and it's a very strong placement for Scorpio people right now. Saturn in the fourth house, family detachment and more focus on stability in your career and solid foundation. So this is the time that Scorpio people, you need to put really solid foundation about your career, about your interests, about whatever that you want to do in your work space. So people who have a Scorpio, especially Sun, Moon, Rising, and also Saturn in Scorpio, this is actually a major time. Saturn will show you the people who will help you in your career, and also he expect more hard work from you. So because Saturn in the fourth house is one of the powerhouse he is in, so definitely there will be an issue, and also all the family issues, all the things that you are facing within your families, it will resolve by this time, because Saturn is already direct right now. So he will show you how to balance, and also please brings discipline in your life, because discipline is everything for Saturn. So this time he will expect you to be disciplined, and also don't be very much impulsive or trying to do it all in one day. No, you can't do that. Saturn is a slow moving planet, so he will bring the stability slowly in your life for people who have Scorpio. And also, where putting foundation in your work, make sure whatever work that you have interest, or you want to go into that line, or you want to change your career field or something, this is actually a very good time for Scorpio to do that. And just remember, whenever you're starting from scratch, he will give you the lessons and learning, because that will actually help you to go further and further higher in your life. So that's for Scorpio signs. So the next one is a Sagittarius. Saturn is in third house, so upgrading communication skills, obviously the house. So Saturn actually will give you speech and self-effort more for everything in life. So this is the time for Sagittarius people to actually focus on your throat chakra and also your speech, literally for everything. Especially if you are in a business line, then your speech, you have to really work with your speech, and please do not ever use harsh words or any kind of rude words, even with your families. No, try to avoid it. Try to brush up your language. This is actually a very good time for Sagittarius people to actually brush up your language, and also learn a new language, because that will actually helps you to have that good communication skills, and also your self-effort. This is the right time for you to do that self-effort within yourself, or you are trying to do a passive income, or you are trying to gain passive income. This is actually a very good time to put effort on it. And also, don't expect to have too much help from your siblings, or your siblings is asking help from you, if you can try to do it, because that is one of your karma, dharma, that you have to clear out with your siblings or someone that you are looking as your brother or sister in your life. Then if they are asking for help, try to help them. Of course, you have to be like, no, they are asking genuine help, or they are really using you. So be careful between that line, Sagittarius people. If that person truly needs help, they are asking you regarding their career or something, and they are asking you help, then of course you can help them. But if you sense or you feel like they are using you, then try to avoid it. So this is for Sagittarius people. So the next one is a Capricorn, which is um, Saturn literally being in your main, and also Saturn in the second house right now. So focus on earning and intense, solid hard work. So this is actually one of the time for people, for Capricorn people. Saturn in the second house will actually show you your hard work, your hard earning money, and also he will give you recognition in your workspace, and also he will give you, because Saturn second looking at eighth house, so you will have a major awakening, spiritual awakening, or you will feel that sense of intense spirituality within you. Don't try to be impulsive. Capricorn people, I know you are very much stable people and who take over a good approach, but still at this time you may tend to be impulsive, so be careful with that, Capricorn. And also try to avoid any kind of money scheme or any kind of scammers or all the stuff of things, because second house also rules your money. And if someone is coming into your life asking for money or anything, make sure you really trust them, or they are genuinely asking for your help, because this can also represents that person may use you. And also for Capricorn people, in the second house, this can also represent your children will have, for people who have children, your children will have recognition and achievement in their life, which will makes you proud at this time. And also, Saturn in the second house also represents solid foundation, and also you will have that stability. If people who don't have stability with your incomes and everything, this is the time Saturn will actually show you the right ways and also the stability in your incomes rather than going fluctuations. So this is actually a very good time if you want to invest and earn more money in a passive income, but make sure you must put hard work here, because Saturn is not going to give you any free money or any easy income or scheme money or whatever. No, you have to put your effort and also work through it. So that's for Capricorn. And the next one is Aquarius. I mean, Saturn is literally in your first house. Oh boy. So it's actually a very good placement if you see it that way. If you see it in a hard way, obviously it's going to be hard. So Aquarius people, this is actually your hard work, hard work, hard work. I say it 3 times. So Saturn being in Aquarius is all about new approach, and also Aquarius is actually one of, I mean, we are living in Aquarius age right now. So Saturn being here is actually very solid and powerful placement for you. And this is exactly the right time for Aquarius people to put hard work on whatever goals that you want to do, because you will achieve it and you will definitely succeed, especially in your career and also with your personality, because Saturn being in the first house is looking at the 7th house. Don't forget, society, if you are in a social work or in your any kind of a media work, this is actually a very good time for you to gain that recognition and everything. But make sure you are really putting the hard work, or else this can be a bad fame as well. So be careful, Aquarius. And also, not to forget, Saturn being in the first house, he will definitely brings solid discipline and very strong method approach in your life. He will also give you lessons, so don't take it as a your life is struggling or anything, look at your struggles as an opportunity to learn, because that's how Saturn is teaching you the lessons for your upcoming years and also your lessons. So that's for Aquarius. And the last one is Pisces. So Saturn in the 12th house. Saturn in the 12th house, balance of spirituality and material world and reality of subconscious world. So Saturn in the 12th house will shows you, you may actually feel it's very hard to have sleep, or you may have sleepless nights, all of these things. And one thing about Pisces is you always need to connect with your spirituality. So this is actually a time Saturn will test your spiritual growth and your spiritual learning and everything. So don't give up and don't back away. This is actually a good time for you to learn about your spirituality, and also you will have spiritual awakening. And Saturn in the 12th house also, he will actually cut down your unwanted, or I would say wasteful expenses. He will actually show you which one is waste, which one is good for you. It's like a minimalist. So this is actually a good time for people who want to go minimalist. For the Pisces people, you want to go in a minimalist lifestyle, this is actually Saturn will actually show you that way. And also you really need to have that balance in your life between your work life and your spiritual life and also your family, because or else Saturn will actually give you a lesson regarding that. You can't abandon your family because of spirituality or because of your work, or you can't abandon your spirituality. You really have to work hard for that. So overall, that's for Saturn direct, Saturn transit right now. And overall, I would say for all the zodiacs, we all know Saturn is the king of hard work. So hard work, hard work, hard work. Always remember that, and also focus on your goals. And definitely, if it is really a good one, make sure whenever you are putting your hard work, is it beneficial for yourself and the society? Is it good, or this is just a waste of time? Because Saturn actually will really makes you realize if you're doing something useless or you're doing something not really worth it, or he will show you that. So make sure you learn your lessons in that way, and also don't think Saturn as someone who's strict or Saturn transit. Most of the time I have heard people saying Saturn, especially Indians, in you, if you know, even we won't say his name because he's a lot of karma. But the thing is, he's actually helping you to clear out your karma. That's why we are here. So you take it that way, it is easier for you to go through this transit, especially Saturn in Aquarius. He is in his own house. Definitely he will give you the benefit of it, and also helps you to achieve your goals and success. For people who are very ambitious and also you want to do some social work, this is actually a very good time for people who want to do that. So that's it for now. So yeah, I hope this one helps, and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, because that helps me a lot. And see you guys in my next video. Bye.